four of you plus Ryan are in hell. You are in an alternate dimensions version of hell. Mm-hmm. And you are in a very specific place in hell. A place called the Kingdom of Fraud. That is what kind of Darby knows, and then by extension, all of you know. But it doesn't look like some great kingdom of hell with flaming pits and screaming and all of those things. You are, in point of fact, in a really large, really beautiful bank. Marble floors, beautiful marble walls, columns, vases full of fresh flowers, mosaic designs on the floor. You are currently, after walking through a hallway of indeterminate length for an indeterminate amount of time, you all find yourself in this kind of big, high-ceilinged, long oval of a room that is full of these big, heavy wooden desks. And at these desks are people, or at least your mind is interpreting them as people that are working with adding machines and ledger books and big stacks of what your mind is interpreting as money. There is somewhere between 10 and 1,000 desks in here, but the more you try to count them, the more that number would be off. So there is some number of desks with some number of clerks counting some amount of money on some amount of adding machines. No one seems to be either aware or bothered by your presence here. Everyone just seems to be working.
Ryan.
Oh, go ahead.
Ryan, drop the dollars. Stop making it rain in here.
Just giving these away.
As Morgan's distracted with Ryan, I poke her on her shoulder with my disembodied arm.
Zlobs.
Nice. Thank you, Ryan, for the setup. And I go to give him a high five with my disembodied arm.
Whoa! Hey! Ryan has acquired some popcorn.
What? I don't know.
Where did Ryan get the popcorn?
Where did you get the popcorn, Ryan?
Well, I wanted it.
I want pizza.
Sure, you want some pizza?
Oh, pizza?
Yeah.
Everyone, stop. Zlobs. After you finish whatever snack you want, that's it. No more snacks. No more
what if we brought snacks?
Saying what you want. You can't trust anything that you get here.
Do we all get to want one thing?
You can
Darby?
want one snack.
Snack? Is that all?
That's it. Only a snack. And that's all you get for the rest of the trip.
Uh-oh. Why was that put in a private chat?
I'm going to imagine some Skloot and Skilitery ice cream. That's all? That's all we can get?
I want every secret of all the workers in here.
Mindy, no! Mindy? I'm going to draw my sword at Mindy.
Well, I put myself in between Mindy and Darby.
Darby.
Mindy.
What?
None of the secrets that... Can you hear any secrets right now?
Can I hear any secrets right now?
Yes.
2d6 plus weird, please, Mindy.
8.
You have a book. A new one.
Another book?
Let's call it the Book of Fraud. Go ahead and add that to your character sheet.
What does it look like?
What does it look like?
My book.
Yeah. Looks just like yours. It feels the same. It smells the same. The only difference is in the corner is a little symbol. And this thing is full of secrets.
It's cold, just like mine.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna.
Mindy, I need you to do something for me.
Yes.
I need you to not believe any of those secrets. We are in the kingdom of fraud. Nothing that you have, nothing that you hear, nothing that you read is. There's no way to know what's true and what's not.
You hear the sound of very sharp staccato footsteps walking across the marble.
I'm gonna take my ice cream and throw it.
Where?
Just to my right.
Okay. A woman wearing a blazer and a skirt. There's a brooch on the blazer. And the brooch looks. In point of fact, that's the little symbol, Mindy, on your book.
Oh.
She walks up to you. Okay. Zlobs, Woodstock, O'Darcy, Mathers, and Ryan. Perfect. If you'll all come with me, please.
Why?
Okay.
What? Excuse me?
We have to settle up.
Settle up.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Settle up for what?
The things that you have.
Oh,
Like my catching gear?
No.
My Blazeballs?
No.
My giant hook chain that's spiky and full of relevance? My glasses. My hat.
Zlobs.
repeat.
It's for the.
Keep all of those things top of mind. I will require some of them to settle up.
There will be no settling up. They are human.
What's your name?
Lily, if you'll all come with me to the conference room.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to follow Lily, and before anyone else can come in, close the door behind me.
Mm-hmm. You do. Do you, Lily looks at you and time as everyone else perceives it runs normally. But Darby, you and Lily have all of the time in the world to talk.
What would you need to let us pass through here?
Well, you have to settle up.
Yeah, so my friends,
One
didn't
popcorn,
know.
one pizza, one ice cream, and a book containing the great secrets of the Kingdom of Fraud.
Yes. Unfortunately, we have important business and we'll be on our way. And if you won't let us go without settling up, then you'll have to go.
Okay. Do you want to fight Lily here in this conference room in this blister of time? Or do you want Lily to ask for someone else?
I want to fight her.
Sure. This is exciting.
You don't
Let me just put
get to.
this down.
Oh, does this not happen often?
No, everyone settles up.
Not everyone is me.
Terms in this form or our true ones?
Our true ones.
Darby, describe what happens when you assume your true form.
Well, the first thing that happens is that anyone with eyes that can perceive light goes completely blind for just a moment. And then there's just bright blue flame. Like when I'm born, essentially. And then it's just to like a human, it would be just the brightest light one's ever seen, but it's like I'm looking at you always, no matter where you are from any angle. And yeah, just the brightest light you've ever seen.
Lily's current form does indeed go blind, and she responds by pulling out her eyes and then starting to peel her face back. At this point, it kind of becomes, her form becomes conceptual, and what steps out is a what could best be described as a vague cloud of boiling oil. And she begins to expand to fill the room. Okay. Let's fight Lily. What would you like to do?
I would like to expand my own light, but to travel right to the very center of her and then just become as dense as possible. Just attack her exact core with all of my energy.
2d6 plus tough to kick some butt.
5.
Oh no! Oh no! That was no.
Okay. You do have armor down here, even in your true form. She does about the same amount of damage that you do.
Nice.
You kind of condense down and try to get into the core of this oily cloud and expand out and try to ablate away the darkness. But you feel impossibly cold in here. And you feel so cold that time, which is a little wobbly down here to begin with, loses all meaning, which means that you have always been cold, and you will always be cold. When you emerge from the cyclical ice prison that she put you in for a moment, you have taken 3 harm.
Well,
What do you want to do now?
okay. I want to send just a piece of my spirit to Mindy and ask for a secret. For Lily's secret.
Okay.
Oh.
This is going to be 2d6 plus weird.
Nine.
All right. So I'm going to give you a couple of options. And because this is a partial success, hopefully one will work for you. You can reach out to Mindy, but then Mindy will be in the room. Essentially, time has frozen. So the fact is you're going to kind of yank Mindy's consciousness into this kind of bubble. But once she's in here, she can give you the secret. Or she can give you a secret of dubious quality.
Mindy's in the room.
So, Mindy, you are like suddenly, and I mean, you were all walking across this kind of oval-shaped room towards a conference room, and then all of a sudden, you are in a very strange, timeless ballet of light and incredible darkness, of heat and extreme cold. It happened so quickly that you have not accepted the psychic trauma of this. So right now, it just seems like you suddenly fell asleep and are dreaming. But now that you're in here, Mindy, you know for a fact that Lily has a secret and you want to share it.
Yeah. Is it in my book?
Yeah.
First page.
Mm-hmm.
Lily.
Mm-hmm.
Do I get to share it?
Oh, please.
Lily's secret? Darby?
Mindy, I can hear you.
Are you there?
I'm here. Mindy, I need your help.
You need the secret?
Yeah.
I don't
need her
think
secret.
I don't think it's what you're looking for.
Anything she doesn't want me to know is what I'm looking for.
She doesn't want anyone to know.
Even better.
Lily's lonely.
Oh. Thank you, Mindy.
You're welcome, Darby.
Mindy, I think you're going to have to stay here. But you're going to be fine,
Okie dokie.
okay? Hey, Mindy.
Okay. Yes.
Do you feel happy right now? With all your secrets?
Yeah. I feel happy. I can't
Good.
see anything, but
You don't need to. Just
I
as
know
happy
you're here.
as you feel right now, just radiate that outward.
Should I read more secrets?
Yeah,
Just for me.
just
Okay.
for you.
I'm just going to do some reading and really enjoy it.
Darby, you are thusly armed with a secret about Lily. What do you do?
I'm going to do the same thing I did before, but different. Actually, no. I want to envelop her with all of my light, but not to attack. I want to make her just know that I am there with her. And just, yeah. And I'm going to tell her that while I'm doing that, I want to tell her that even angels can love demons, and I will love her.
2d6 plus charm, but plus 1 because you think this will work.
10.
Okay. You will do damage to her. She is going to do damage to you. This is something else. She's going to, well, it's your choice. You can do 3 harm to her, and she's going to do 3 harm back to you. Or you can do 4 harm to her, and she can do 3 harm to you. Your choice. Really, anything on the kick some butt you can use.
I'll do 4 to her.
Okay. 4 to her, and she does 3 to you. Your armor will help you. It is of holy make. So, yes, you expand and get large, and Lily, or the sphere of oil that is the concept of Lily, is kind of absorbed in this blanket of, well, angelic love and forgiveness, essentially. And you know that something is resonating in the ether of her mind. And the big question is, of course, whether or not she will respond by destroying you or respond by collapsing and giving into forgiveness. And that will come down to your next roll. What would you like to do?
I'm going to take my other form and take out my sword and put it on the ground.
Oh, Darby, hey.
Oh,
Hey, Mindy.
God.
2d6 plus charm plus 1.
That was a 10.
You put down you kind of condense back down into a corporeal form and draw your sword and place it down. And Lily kind of condenses and swirls back into herself. And she looks at you and looks at the sword. And then looks at Mindy.
Hello, Lily.
Lily reaches out her hand to you, Darby.
I reach back out and touch her hand.
Mm-hmm. For the rest of Lily's existence, it is that moment. The two of you leave the conference room and close the door. And yeah, okay. What do you want to do now?
Wait, what's it
What
like? Yeah, what's it like for Zlobs and Morgan and Ryan?
Okay, so Zlobs, Morgan, and Ryan, and Mindy, you were all walking. Darby ran ahead, closed the door for a 10th of a second. It opens back up, and then Darby and Mindy walk out like a magic trick.
Okay.
Where did excuse me? Where did Lily go?
Mindy's having the best day of her existence, I think. We're free to go.
Darby made a new friend.
Oh, that's nice. Was it Lily?
It was.
Oh, but that was
Mindy.
easy. I guess we settled up. That was probably the easiest things we've ever done. Good job, everyone.
Darby, what is remarkable down here is that you have much more control over what you look like your physical form. Are you hiding how hurt you are?
Yeah. Yes,
Okay.
I am.
No
So,
problem.
yeah.
Is that why you have a friendship bracelet that looked like Lily's clothing on you? you can't put a fast one on Zlobs unless it's a fastball.
Mindy
But-
got one too.
Huh?
What?
Oh.
Oh, I want one.
Same.
Okay, you both have them.
We should,
Aw, that's nice. Right
we
next
should
to
keep
my
going.
Adventure Zones bracelet.
We should keep
Okay.
going. Yeah. I'm gonna go up to whichever desk is closest.
Mhm.
And take off my friendship bracelet and just show it in front of them and say, "How do I exit the building?"
How did
I'm
you
a
enter
friend.
the building?
We just walked in.
I would recommend that then.
That makes sense. I walk out.
You want to go back down the hallway and out?
No, I walk through a door.
Oh, Zlobs?
Yeah.
You walk through a door. You are in a room more or less identical to the one that you left.
Mhm.
Great big oval, huge tall ceiling, stained glass. A lot of echoey footsteps, people counting money at big desks, somewhere between 10 and 1,000, you think.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. I want an exit.
Writing down all of the things that you want.
Great.
And 2 friendship bracelets. Got it. Sure.
The straightest path is always the best path.
One of the doors in here takes on a different kind of aspect. To the point where you see natural light under it.
Ooh.
Like these all look like doors to inner offices or into hallways, big, heavy wooden doors. And you decide that you want an exit. You look, and one of the doors, you see that unmistakable glow of daylight under it.
I go through the door.
Sure.
Hey, following Zlobs.
Okay.
I would be following, but I'm pulling Ryan away from something else he wanted.
He's having a very serious conversation about advanced mathematics with somebody. You kind of drag him. And actually, let's zoom in on that for a second. Ryan just kind of is looking around at a number of different things, then just kind of pauses and looks at you, Morgan. This is nice.
It's hell, Ryan.
No, I mean, we're just spending some time together, you know.
Oh.
Yeah. You're right. It's.
Can
Can I have one of those hugs again?
hey!
Okay.
2 vacations this year.
Yeah. I wish that I wish that I didn't push you away so much.
Oh, well, you know.
Well, thanks for coming on our little journey. This is what we do. This is me. This is Blittle League.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
This all makes a lot of sense.
we should go.
Right, yeah, I'm
Okay.
going.
Okay.
2 vacations with my daughter.
And
you walk through the door. Zlobs, this certainly doesn't look like hell anymore.
Oh, I did it.
Yeah, you are
This looks
you
like
kind
that.
of throw open the door, and it leads to this beautiful walking path lined with big, tall pines just kind of stretching towards the horizon. On the other side of the pines, you think are just fields. But yeah, there's kind of one path, and it leads between this kind of shadowed, shady, really, walking path between kind of evenly spaced, tall, old growth pines.
Just 2 of my favorite things, pines and fields. I walk forward.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Okay.
That's a good smell. That's a good, you can tell it's fresh pine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
While we're walking, I'm going to just think to myself, I want to know where Declan is.
Let me write that down.
Darby, no offense, but I kind of like it here. I kind of feel like at ease.
Declan is in a small room, and it's ahead of you.
All right, I'm bored of walking. I wish I had my war van.
We'll be there soon.
We almost to stupid Declan?
We're almost there.
Zlobs, you want your war van, but do you want it?
Yeah, I love that thing. It had a microwave and a small refrigerator full of microwavable burritos, and like buckets of grenades. I want that thing. Ugh.
It is in the middle of this walking path.
I run into my van.
Okay.
Everybody in.
Just as you left it.
Oh! I left the burrito in the microwave. Oh no!
Still warm.
Oh, it's warm.
Ryan, we used to.
As I'm eating this one, I'm putting another one in.
Ryan, we used to ride around in this all the time. Out of hell. It's called the war bag.
Wow. Oh, this is great.
You just shove over the artillery.
Yeah. My grenades! I go and back and I grab a bunch of grenades. Oh.
Layered on.
Oh, hello, Scruffy. Hello, Alphonse. Hello, Melina. Hello, Zebra. Hello, Yvette. I'm out of room.
I'm glad the old wagon got to see hell after all.
That's what it would have wanted. Oh, does that mean the wagon's dead? Oh, rest in your violence, wagon.
Ryan tells this very convoluted story about how it reminds him of this thing in his backyard as a kid. Mm-hmm. An old Boston whaler fishing boat that was tipped over, and he turned it into something about this size. Oh, and so he just keeps talking about, it's like, oh, if this was the boat, this would be there, and this would be here. And so you have this long running commentary about how this reminds Ryan of his childhood as you drive down this walking path between the pines.
This place is great.
Hey, Mindy.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say it's not weird to feel at ease here.
You like it here too?
Right now, no. Because I'm here with a bunch of humans, and I'm going to be honest, I'm kind of scared about what I brought you into.
Oh.
But at the same time, there's in some ways, hell was made by beings just like me.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah.
There's part of me that feels alive here that can't upstairs.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah. We got to get Declan. Yeah.
The road ends at a lake. And in front of it is this big, it looks like a hunting lodge, but much, much larger. Kind of like laid timber, big windows kind of facing the road. And then you can see through the windows past, like, to the windows on the other side. If this was sitting in Lexington, Massachusetts, this would be a $5 million home. Absolutely beautiful. No place to park. Really, it was you took a straight road with no turns from the bank to the house. And it just kind of ends at a front door.
I hope I know you're going to take it.
I'm going to walk up and knock.
That's polite.
Mm-hmm. You knock on the door, and coming around the side of the building is a centaur. Kind of big, like just everything's triangles, just like this massive trunk of an upper body and these huge legs and this like his eyes are a little too far apart and his horns are closer to the center, and it's got this big mouth full of teeth. And he kind of gallops up to the front door.
Hi.
Great big curved sword across his back, and he just kind of looks at you and crosses his arms.
Hello.
Darby.
What's your name?
Caucus.
Caucus. Nice to meet you.
Zlobs, that's not right.
Zlobs, 2d6 plus cool.
12.
Caucus looks at you and nods.
I hand Caucus a burrito.
Ah! Are you all in the right place?
I believe we are. Is this where Declan O'Darcy is being held captive?
How should I know? There are many things in this house.
Oh.
Does Caucus have a secret? In my book.
Yeah. This is not a 2d6 plus weird. This is going to be a 2d6 plus tough. Because you need to keep a straight face when you read it.
Got it. Is it funny?
We're going to find out.
5. 5. Is it funny?
No. The secret reads as such. Caucus knows that he is going to kill people today.
He knows that he's going to kill people today?
His purpose is revealed to him every day, or the period of time that approximates a day down here. And when the consciousness of this centaur filled his mind, he knew that his purpose would be to kill today. That is not the case most days, since things down here are already dead or can't die.
Mm-hmm.
Darby.
Yeah, Mindy?
Do you think that there are some other human visitors to hell today? Sightseers or tourists?
I wouldn't think so.
Anthropologists?
Hey Caucus, are those sunglasses on your lapel?
Would you like them?
No, I thought that they were so cool. I thought we could have a talk about sunglasses.
I would like to give them to you.
No,
Just
thank
tell
you.
me you would like them.
No. No one wants anything except
Wait, what brand are they?
I kick Zlobs in his shin bone.
Ow, I take it. Okay, what brand are they?
Caucus smiles at you, Zlobs. You feel less good about this smile than the first one. I know not what is in the home. I only know its owner. I assume you would like to speak to him.
yes.
Caucus closes his eyes for a second and then opens them, and the door swings open.
Thank you.
So, Caucus, are you kind of are you sort of a helper, or sort of a guard, or maybe a IT support? What is it that you do here?
I work for the owner.
You do what the owner wants you to do?
Yes. Unfailingly so.
Is the owner home right now?
Yes.
Probably busy though.
No. You're right on time for your appointment.
Oh,
I walk in.
I think we must be
the
going.
building.
Oh, but now I really want those glasses.
Slobs.
I'm gonna grab both Ryan and Zlobs and tug them behind Darby.
No! Oh, I didn't lock my van.
The interior of this place is like some great hunting lodge. Like it has the trappings of one: big fur carpets in vaguely animal shapes, large overstuffed couches staring out these massive windows at this gigantic pristine lake beyond them.
I jump on a couch.
It's incredibly comfortable.
Oh, yes.
You start looking up at all the heads on the wall. 2d6 plus cool, please, again.
Oh yeah. 9.
All right. The more you look at them, the more you realize you probably shouldn't. Because there are animals, and then they very quickly kind of stop becoming animals. You're pretty sure these heads, even if they don't look like human heads, are human heads.
Okay, I stopped looking at them.
So, Caucus, what kind of tea do you like? What kind of tea do you drink?
He doesn't enter the house.
Oh.
He stands outside and kind of looks down through the doorway. I've never had the pleasure of drinking anything.
What? Oh,
Best of
no.
luck to you. And he closes the
Mr.
door.
Caucus. Oh, okay.
Mr. Caucus.
I knock on the door again. Mr. Caucus. Miss. Can I try the handle?
There is no handle. In fact, there is no door.
Mathers, why are you freaking out so bad?
Huh?
Why are you freaking out? What's the matter?
I just thought that Mr. Caucus would be sticking around for a bit longer. It seems that we're about to meet the owner any moment now. What could be wrong with that? The owner's bound to love us. We're very charming children.
Mhm.
Are you scared, Mathers? Are you scared of hell?
No, I love it here.
Oh, okay.
Coming down some stairs that you didn't notice until just now is a man. A tall man. Wearing a charcoal single-breasted suit, blue and green paisley tie. At each temple are a cluster of silver scales. They frame his face, which is angular. Well, here we are. Thank you for arriving on time.
Of course. I presume you know this already, but I'm Darby.
Of course.
These are my
Darby,
friends.
thank you for coming. Mindy, Morgan, Zlobs, Ryan, of
What's
course.
up?
Hi.
Did you name Caucus? Because that's a great name.
No. He was here because he needed to be. I did no naming.
What?
I'm gonna look to Mathers and be like, Mathers, I don't fear this place at all because like we have Darby on our side. She's taking care of us perfectly fine.
So I presume you also know why we're here?
I do, yes.
Why are you holding Declan here?
Well, in a sense, he fell into our lap down here, and so we are negotiating with him.
Negotiating.
Yes.
You know, I don't even like Declan.
It's true.
Why is that?
I just personally, in my own experience, my personal opinion, find him to be a bit stupid.
Well reasoned.
So,
And yet she's here. Because he does not belong down here.
I would agree.
So release him to me.
Oh, I cannot.
Knew you'd say that. Okay. What are the terms of your negotiation at present?
I am asking him for a key. In exchange, he will be given a boon and his freedom. He refuses to turn over the key, even though he fell from the sky and crashed through my bank.
I have a key. You want a key?
Yes, I would.
Zlobs.
What is that key to?
Oh, it's the key to my war van.
I would like that key. I would like to give you something of equal value for that key.
Okay.
Zlobs, don't take whatever it is.
Thank you.
This is called commerce. I am a businessman.
By my reckoning, something of equal value for you turning over something you love would be the love and respect of someone that you miss.
What? Someone I miss?
He produces from the breast pocket of his charcoal suit a letter that is just on the front. It says Renard.
Renard!
You open it.
Mhm.
It is in your handwriting. It is a one-page missive of impossible poetic beauty that you wrote, you think, to him. All you need to do is deliver it, and all is forgiven. The fact that you opened it causes this person to kind of cock his head to the side, and then he gives you another one, sealed.
I kind of want to meet me who wrote this. That's very good. Yes,
And I will take that one back.
What? Okay. I open the second one. What was the name on it?
Renard.
On the second one?
Yeah.
Okay, open that one.
It's an identical letter to Renard. Impossibly beautiful, humble, seeking forgiveness in poetic terms.
I take a picture with my phone.
Wait,
Your phone works down here?
Yeah, I have really good service. I have
I'm
Verizon.
sorry. What can you produce?
Severus, why did you take that picture?
That's great. I usually don't write things so well. It was great.
Uh-oh.
I gave it to you to give to Renard.
He went on speaking terms. We, I guess, broke up. I guess I don't know. I'm very sad about that.
That letter would resolve it.
I'm like a wanted man in my organization. Renard probably hates me, and I'm mad at him because there's one more person I trust. So no.
Sir?
What?
I gave you exactly what I thought was fair.
Zlobs.
You took it and destroyed it. And
Did I
now you
destroy
have
it?
reneged on the deal.
Zlobs, maybe you should say thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, thank you. I appreciate.
You're welcome.
Oh,
And he produces a third letter. Sealed.
What is on the letter?
It says Renard on it.
Oh, I opened it up.
No!
Zlobs!
Yeah.
It's always going to be the same letter.
What's on the inside?
It's the same precisely beautiful language.
Mm.
Sir, what are you called?
Thank you for asking. My name is Pythias.
Pythias?
You're very polite.
Yes, why wouldn't I be?
Pythias, what can you make happen?
Oh, whatever you would like.
Zlobs!
Can we meet
Zlobs!
Glade
I
Moon?
grab Zlobs. Zlobs. I take him to the corner.
Yes.
Ms. Woodstock, I deal in trade.
While Darcy is in the corner, I'm gonna whisper, "Can you bring people back from the dead?"
Trade.
What do you want, Darby?
Zlobs.
Yeah?
I
I
deal in trade.
Understand that I need you to not want or ask for anything else. We are messing with something bigger. This is more than just commerce. This isn't an exchange of money for something you want. We don't know what we're messing with, okay?
But you can't say you don't want something. Now I want everything.
Zlobs, I'm
Don't
about to say a
ask for
bad
it.
word to you for real.
Uh-oh. What word? Can you, hold on, here. I hand Mindy a sticky note. Wait, can you write it down?
I write down zip it and hand it back to him.
So what would trade for? What would you take?
Who's coming back?
Uh,
Or do you need not mention it because I already know?
I want to know. Don't tell me. Don't do it. I just want to know.
Mm-mm.
An even trade.
Wait, what's
Hmm?
Morgan? What are you talking about?
Mathers, he's been kind of dead anyway, right? Like his brain is all not the same, and
No, that's not the same as being dead, Morgan. And also, we have a way to turn that back. Remember? And you didn't do it. And that's your choice, I guess. Kind of. But I don't think that's the same as turning somebody over to sorry, Pythias, what's your title? Are
I
you
am a prince.
a prince.
I'm a shortstop. I mean, catcher.
That's great.
Whoops.
Morgan, not the same as turning him over to a prince of hell.
Ms. Woodstock, are we entering an accord?
No. What is happening right now, Morgan?
I just wanted to know. Okay. Back off, all right? I wanted to know. I'm not making any deals. I'm not saying anything. I just wanted to know.
No more deals, or everyone is out of this room.
Yeah,
Except
don't make
for
me write you a sticky note with a bad word on it. I am going to flip to the last page in the Book of Fraud.
Mm-hmm.
Does Pythias have a secret?
Yes.
What is it?
Thank you, Mindy Mathers, for asking for this book. Thank you for reading as much of it as you did. Everything you learned in here, you learned for a specific reason and at a specific time. Every word has strengthened my claim.
What claim?
Mindy,
Mindy, what's wrong?
We're not leaving here with Declan.
Why not?
What are you talking
That's why we
about?
came here. We don't fail.
We're not leaving here at all.
Yes, we are, Mindy.
He's got us, Darby.
What? Why are you
Wait.
saying that, Mindy?
He got us all the way here.
I appreciate the valor, Darby. He's not even your brother, but you were so set on righting a wrong that you committed that you brought these humans here. And all they did was cover themselves in chains. They
Chains
couldn't
can be
fight.
broken.
Did you just make
The most dangerous negotiation is the one you don't know you're in. You understand that, Darby. Your friends do not. They cannot. They're too young. Their minds are not yet formed to the point where they understand the consequences of wanting.
I throw a grenade at him.
No!
How dare you make my
Slut.
friends cry and talk down to us?
He catches the grenade and takes a bite out of the apple it becomes.
Okay.
These are mine!
All right. And then
I gave them to you
I
in my home!
I wrap my
Slaps.
chain around him and I jump on him. All spikes and hooks involved. Mm,
All right.
mm.
2d6 plus tough to kick some butt.
10, 11. Ah!
All right. Because you got over a 10, here's how this is going to go.
Good.
I will tell you how this works for Pythias. Pythias is a prince of hell in hell.
Mm-hmm.
Pythias is not going to die. He literally cannot.
Okay.
What you can do, anything you do, any time that he does damage to you, it will be 5 harm.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime.
-2.
Yeah, sure.
Will be good.
But
Mm-hmm.
you're not going to kill him. You can immobilize him. You can confound him. You can trap him in a lie, something.
Mm-hmm.
But if your goal is to kill him, that's
Mm-mm.
probably not going to happen.
No, I'm mad because he talked down to my friends and are hurting the people that I care about, and I don't like that. No.
Okay. So 2d6 plus tough to kick some butt. The damage with your spiked chain is... Actually, what is the damage with
I think
your
it's
spiked
3.
chain? 3. So he will ablate 2 of that with his armor,
Mm-hmm.
and he does 5 harm to you.
Okay, it's 3 harm.
Mhm.
And am I on top of him? Because I want to be like, ah!
Yeah. Pythias isn't fighting this. But Zlobs is kind of twisting and moving around him. Zlobs doesn't appear to be in any pain. But he does appear to be getting older.
I'm going to pull him off.
Slab.
Ow.
You know what, Pythias? I was thinking about trying to do this your way, but I think it's time to do it the Zlobs way.
Has anyone even asked what I wanted? Or are we going to do this the Zlobs way?
What do you want, Pythias?
Well, for starters, I wanted to be asked.
Then why don't you
But
say
I
that instead of
feel
just
at
making
this
fun of
point-
us? Okay, mister, I'm just gonna lord over you and just assume that's what you want. Just use your words. Just say what you want.
I
Why?
wanted a key.
You broke into my home and the 4 of you started yelling at me in a strange, discordant
We
voice.
had an appointment.
And I feel as if my time is being wasted because you're not here to deal in good faith.
What do you want?
What do you want?
What do you want?
What do you want?
Thank you for asking.
You're welcome.
Oh, this was in that book we read.
You can give me what Declan tried to give me, or what he is refusing to.
A key?
Mm-hmm.
What key?
To the Armory of Heaven.
Absolutely not.
Ah, okay.
I can give you the Armory of Heaven itself. I raise my sword, command my army of angels.
All right. 2d6 plus tough, please.
6.
What did you expect it to look like?
I expected that I would raise my flaming sword and an army of angels, but in their true forms of light and eyes and grotesqueness and beauty would come out of it and engulf the room in their light.
It rains corpses.
Okay, so we tried it the Zlobs way, we tried it the Darby way. Morgan, got anything?
Other than a key, what will it take to get Mathers and Zlobs and Darcy out of here? And Ryan.
And Morgan.
Just what I asked.
Morgan, 2d6 plus charm, please.
Oh, I'm not so sure I like the Morgan way any better.
9.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Hmm.
The angels don't help. Give a +1.
The corpse angel.
just making sure.
You know what I haven't had in a while?
Lemon loaf?
Peach rings?
Close.
What?
It's been a very long time
Apple rings.
since I have flown on a private jet.
Ugh. No way.
You want to ride on Ryan's private jet?
Come on.
It's pretty fun.
Trick.
It's a lot of fun.
You want... I know.
But- Just
You
a
want-
plane ride? You could have anything you want.
No, I know what he wants. He wants to inhabit the body of Ryan. Right? Is that what you want?
Morgan, that's up to you. What does Pythias really want? To inhabit the body of Ryan or to escape hell?
I thought he meant both. Escape hell in Ryan's body.
Oh, yeah. But what I mean is, does he need a living host or does he want to just be out in the world?
And he needs a living host.
That's what he wants.
Yeah. Does anybody have any other ideas?
What's a
Pythias,
host? What's
sir.
that name?
You have not been on a private flight in a very long time. You have not been inside a living host in a long time, including earlier today.
That's correct, Miss Mathers.
have been here. You have not had a living. Another prince of hell is able to leave hell from the inside. But, okay. All right. Yes. Okay. Yep, I'm ready. Once again, I would like to open my mind to once again host the other Prince of Hell.
What?
That I met earlier today.
2d6 plus weird.
What?
Makes sense to me. It's
what?
an 8.
Other Prince of Hell?
Well, if it wasn't Pythias that I hosted earlier, it must be someone else.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay.
Mindy, it is your reality's Pythias.
Oh,
And he's here now.
this feels like a snake eating its own tail scenario.
What's a perfect negotiator to the perfect negotiator? Another perfect negotiator.
Mindy, your stats turn 1 notch clockwise. Yeah. Your Pythias has escaped his reality and is now visiting a different Pythias.
What?
The Pythias you are talking to gets very, very still for a moment and looks at you, Mindy.
Hello.
Oh, well, this hardly seems fair.
Oh, what's not fair about it?
Oh, I wish I had popcorn for this.
This is mine. This is mine and you have yours.
Oh, I have never been good at sharing, have I?
We both put bricks in those walls.
And I
It
tore
was
them out
easier
today.
this way.
Well, I'm not here to start another war.
Then what are you here to do?
Just to take what is mine.
What do I have that is yours?
Look around. These humans, they're not from your side.
You don't think there should be any consequences?
Aren't the consequences up to me? If they are from my side of the wall?
That's a good point.
Fair point.
Yeah, it's sound logic.
By that rationale, this Declan is mine.
The issue of the angel.
We have been here an age, and I'm still waiting for someone to approach me with an accord.
And why have the Blittle Leaguers from your side of the wall not returned?
Mindy, what's an accord?
An accord?
Mm-hmm.
What? Oh, sorry. Darby, can you explain?
Yeah, it's like an agreement, like a fair agreement.
Okay, thank you.
Darby, we could just leave without Declan.
No.
Oh, I know this. I'll give you 3 peach rings for Declan.
You.
Zlobs, I think that's a pretty good deal.
That's a pretty good deal. I'm almost out of peach rings. Oh, so sorry, Darby. I stole a lot of your peach rings.
It's okay. I saw you do it.
Pythias, do you know what my version of all of them tried to do?
What's that?
I want each of you to roll 2d6 plus sharp. Anyone that gets a 6 or less, let me know.
6.
7.
11, 12.
11.
All right. Morgan, you take 2 harm.
Oh. Oh, good. I don't have much harm left.
The Pythias starts pacing. It was a few months ago now. They came knocking. After all, it was this reality's Declan. Darby and her friends rushed down here, very similar to these folks.
Mm-hmm. How cool was Zlobs?
In that moment, Morgan is hurled backwards by a grenade explosion.
No!
Morgan?
Morgan?
Like all of you, they were trapped here as well. Coming over a rise in a war wagon is Zlobs, Darby, Mindy, and Morgan.
No.
They're so cool.
Zlobs is driving, wild eyes, smile painted onto his face. Darby is out the roof of the war wagon holding this giant flaming trident. Morgan is leaning out a window, big smiles, electricity crackling between her eyes and her nose and her teeth. And Mindy is sitting about 5 feet above the war wagon, hovering at a strange oblique angle, chanting.
That's what we
They
look
decided to make the best of it when I told them that they couldn't leave. Perhaps you want to talk it out with them.
Wait.
Yeah, okay.
Wait. I don't believe you, Pythias. These children, from your
2d6,
side.
2d6 plus sharp.
6.
Oh, they're real.
Mindy, can we talk to Zlobs?
Huh?
Can we talk to Zlobs? I never
The
talked to
other
his Zlobs.
Zlobs?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I have talked to his Zlobs, I guess, technically.
I don't think it's a good idea for you to talk to another one.
Mm-mm.
Why?
Another grenade goes arcing through the air as the war wagon gets closer.
That's pretty scary on this side of it.
What's going on? What's happening? What are we going to do?
What are we going to do, Darby?
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 Fine, you can have me.
What? No.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Not have me. You can just make me like one of them.
Pythias raises his hand, and
I high five it.
the war wagon stops. You're now in a little time bubble over here. The other Pythias has stepped out from Mindy and has assumed corporeal form.
Thank you.
Darby, you do no good down here. You have not the key, and the arsenal is already laid at my feet.
I don't understand.
I don't need a war angel. I need one that has the key.
You're not going to get the key.
Why?
It's just... Declan and I have both... Listen, we've both messed up. You know that. Mostly me. But I'm not gonna keep messing up. I'm not gonna open up the heavens. I can see why maybe you would think that I would. I almost did it once. I almost belong down here as much as any of you. But you're not getting the key, and I'm not leaving without Declan. I wish I could give you my wings, but I can't do that anymore either.
I wouldn't want them even if you could offer them.
Just the arsenal of heaven.
That would be a fair trade.
Why?
However, I feel as if you have made a good faith effort now. At least Mindy has. Miss Mathers.
What?
Pythias starts walking around the other Pythias, who just kind of sprung forth. And the two of them share a knowing look.
Why?
And you're pretty sure that they are in a time bubble. Because they kind of move slightly, and then one of them, and you're not sure which, draws a knife and stabs the other one in the forehead and then absorbs him.
Oh, jeez.
No.
I don't even need the body. Just give me the plane ticket. Invite me with you.
Just you. Ryan gets to live.
Of course.
Wait,
Why did
I
you
have a
bring
question.
us down here?
I have an important
Why-
question.
I brought no one anywhere.
We
You-
came on our own.
What's your question,
that he's-
Zlobs?
Are the other us also stuck in hell?
Yes, they're right over there.
Whoa.
I look at
They were even less prepared than you,
I look at
trying to
alternative.
right a wrong that you did to their reality.
Oh.
I look at Alternative Morgan, and Alternative Morgan is looking at our group with menacing eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Can I go outside to meet the war wagon?
Yeah, it's kind of it's moving incredibly slowly now. Like you're all in a time dilation. Because
Morgan.
if time sped up, they were going to just kill you all.
Morgan, get in the van.
Yeah,
What
okay.
van?
Oh, did it go
Yeah.
away?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, darn it.
Pythias.
Rats.
Mhm.
I love that van. And a brain.
How
Did-
about this?
this
This is the accord, and it is time sensitive. One of two things is going to happen. The first, I unlock a door. Declan walks through. All of us walk right back through that hole, take the elevator up, and you never see me again. Well, after my plane ride. Or I allow time to spin at its normal pace, and those four yous are going to drive down that hill in that war wagon and kill you all. And then probably take your place and follow me through the hole.
Okay. Private jet it is.
Someone has to invite me.
I would like to invite you on a private plane ride, Pythias, and I would be happy to host you once again.
There is no need, but I appreciate it.
I would like
I
to
will,
invite
however,
Zlobs.
accept that plane ride. Zlobs, what did you say?
I want to invite Zlobs on the plane ride too.
Deal.
That's three. That's three
Zlobs.
Zlobs in our reality. Zlobs, you have to stop.
What?
That's three Zlobs.
So?
Does it make the most ethical sense to bring the alternative reality versions of ourselves out of hell and into our reality?
Is that what you would like? We can strike an
No.
accord.
No.
No
We can-
more.
we can just
but
leave
I
them
want
here.
them released.
Oh, so you want them released as well?
Yes.
I need something of equal value.
Oh, jeez.
Can't.
After your
Never
private plane ride, I won't kill you.
To think that you could try. How about this? We will make a pact that I will not be your enemy.
Mm-mm.
You will take no actions against me, whatever.
That's a conflict of interest.
I know.
What do you plan to do after the plane ride, Pythias? What are your hobbies? What would you want to do up there?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
It does to me.
Okay.
You'd be a guest on
I
our
would like a
plane.
job.
Do you know what what kind of job do you want?
I have marketable skills.
Like,
He could run the concession stand at Longstock.
That sounds great.
Oh no.
Pythias, would you kill any humans up there? Is that part of what you would want to do?
Will my answer determine whether or not we have an accord?
Can you lie? I'd like to know that before I answer.
Oh, I cannot lie.
That's a lie.
Oh, while we're talking about
Then-
lying, who's Cock is supposed to kill?
All of you.
Oh.
If you tried to escape with Declan, he would cut you all in half with his sword.
That would make sense. That's just that's very reasonable.
I figured that you would have the same approach that the previous 4 of you from this reality did, which was to come down here without a plan, start pleading, then get violent, and then eventually let the chains that they bound themselves here with drag them down.
Who
Yeah,
would come
there's
down here
some-
without a plan?
I didn't have a plan.
Zlobs.
What?
So for the release of the alternate Declan, Darby, Zlobs, Mindy, and Morgan, you would accept being able to leave hell, a private plane ride in Ryan's jet, and also Ryan's coming too. I should specify that.
Mhm. Yes, yes.
And a job working at the concession stands at Longstock Field with
No.
Oh.
Though it's nice that you need help, and I will consider it. You will not raise a hand in anger against me. A blood promise between a denizen of heaven and a denizen of hell. For as long as I am in that corporeal plane up there, you will not raise a hand against me in anger or for revenge or for justice or for anything like that. We will swear to not be enemies of each other.
I take out my sword, blade down, and exchange weapons with him for a moment.
He instead of a sword, he unclasps a watch and hands it to you, and you put it on, and he holds your sword for a minute, and then you Turn them back. Done.
Done.
He snaps his fingers. The four of you, plus Ryan, plus Pythias, are standing at that hole again. Back to your reality.
Is Zlobs with us?
No.
Oh, thank goodness.
Enoch is there. He looks like he's tired. He peers through and sees all of you. Plus a guest. Is this all right?
Yes.
Yeah.
What we expected.
He waves his hand and kind of that thin, like gossamer thin golden web kind of retracts. His temporary seal of the hole. And you all step back through. And then he kind of reforms it.
Sorry about the
Enoch.
whole Enoch.
You ever like get back to some place, you know, this is hell, but it feels like my hell, you know? It just feels normal. It feels comfortable.
Feels like home.
Yeah.
Morgan?
Yeah.
I need your help. We're going to
I'm
seal
here.
this. Enoch, I give you my word, we're resealing this hole.
He takes a step back, curious.
With my holy energy and your magical power, I think we can do this.
Okay. I'm here. Just tell me what to do.
Okay. I just need you to hold my hand.
I take Darby's hand.
Actually, if you could just all hold my hand.
Mm-hmm. Wait, okay. Can't. Okay, Mindy has your other hand. I have your.
Or each other's, and it doesn't.
I jump on your back.
Okay.
Ah!
Great. And I'm gonna take out my sword
Mm-hmm.
and just hold it in front of me until it gets as hot as it's ever been, and then just start drawing it along the seal.
Sure. This is going to be an act under pressure roll. This is 2d6 plus cool. Because this is essentially impossible, you're going to be rolling at a -8.
Okay. Actually, I'm gonna need my hand for a second.
Oh,
I let go.
I take my left hand and in the air just pull back a ripple of time and reach in and grab the miracle.
Mhm.
You ever seen one of these, Enoch?
Never.
Not even in your predictions of the future?
No, not even then. I suppose I wasn't meant to see.
No. Where you saw something terrible and powerful and bigger than you, what you were really seeing was a miracle. I said that I would not let you meet your doom, angel to angel, and so I won't. And I hold my hand out with the miracle so that he can touch it too.
Fade to white. Alternate reality. Upstairs. Some appropriate amount of time later. Longstalk Field. Zlobs Morgan and Mindy are looking at each other, turning their phone. Well, Zlobs and Morgan have phones. Mindy does not. Turning their phones on and looking and kind of looking at the sky, and then trying to do the math in their head. And we see them say, 4 months? Followed by Coach Martinez running through the outfield and seeing all of them
Hi,
on
Coach.
the pitcher's mound and waving her hands, while Darby and Declan are hugging each other and sobbing. Your reality. The 4 of you, plus Ryan, plus a guest, take off from the airfield outside of Moab and do an arc. Though your eyes can't possibly be strong enough to see this, you somehow do. On the ground, at the barricade, Enoch returns to the flares. They let up a great big cheer.
Zlobs.
So, yeah, I'm showing a guest Along Came Polly. It's a very good movie.
Zlobs, could I borrow your phone?
Yeah, sure. Here you go. You know my password.
Yeah, I do. I let myself into Zlobs' phone.
So this is a very well-paced movie.
I have to text my Nana to tell her that we let a prince of hell into our reality.
It's probably a good idea.
Thanks, Zlobs.
Oh, no
She
problem.
texts back.
Oh.
You and I need to have a talk. Pythias sits reading an old magazine, staring out the window occasionally. Big smile on his face.
You ever had a peach ring, Pythias?
Not once.
Oh, you're gonna love peach rings.
I got a pocket dimension full of them.
Thank you very much. San Felipe Tower.
Oh.
Oh no! Why?
Some amount of time
Why?
later.
Why?
VP of HR opens the door to a waiting room. Mr. Prince, so sorry for keeping you waiting. We had a backup today, plenty of candidates for the job, but I wouldn't worry. Your resume is impeccable. John Prince, charcoal suit, blue and green paisley tie, stands up, nods. Quite all right. Sometimes meetings just run long, even if you do have an appointment. I'm very much looking forward to meeting Miss San Felipe. And the director of HR looks at Mr. Prince and says, and she is excited to meet you, I'm sure.
Could you please make sure Renard gets this letter?